You see, a great thing about this podcast is that I'm able to save receipts on here and go back to them whenever I'm right about something or my intuition, whether it's my intuition or my ears, just understanding when someone's going to blow up or just not even saying I know what's talent, what's not talent, what's good and what's not good. But whenever I'm going to tell you, listen, he's going to blow up or you need to pay attention to these artists right here. Trust me. Trust me. I don't got the receipts for this. I don't. But I remember telling all my boys, right whenever Gucci signed Pooh Shiesty and Foogiano, I'm not gonna sit here and say, yo, I knew them. It was about time. I had no idea who these guys are. When he went on this crazy signing spree. But I, of course, listened to the So Icy Summer collaboration project, 1017. And when I first heard both of them, I remember telling everybody I knew, I'm like, yo, listen to the tape. Listen to Pooh Shiesty. Were there people that probably knew about Pooh before me? Of course. But I just want to say at this point in time with Foogiano and Pooh Shiesty, I was trying to let everybody know. Everybody, these niggas are it. They're gonna blow up. Their bars, the beat, everything. Just how can you not gravitate to them? Of course, no one really listened to me for whatever odd reason. And then we know the deal after that. They start blowing up, they start getting hits, and all of a sudden, oh, now y'all bumping them. I ain't saying you can't enjoy it, but I told y'all about them. And I'm going to continuously tell you about their sleeper hits. Enjoy all the good stuff, enjoy all the new stuff, but it's all started with that. Now, before I keep rambling off, what's the point of this? To make sure these receipts are recorded for the future. And with that, another thing that another video I made was about Fetty Wap falling off, which didn't seem too strange to me, but over the years I would see conversations, not just from regular folks, but from certain platforms wondering, how did Fetty Wap fall off? Well, what happened to him? And I thought it was pretty obvious. I mean, the man's first couple tracks were hits, and it wasn't finally charting on the top 100 hits. They were top 10 in the country. He was dropping banger after banger after banger. Okay, I'm not going to regurgitate everything that's already well known with him, especially with his recent episode with academics. But I definitely got confirmation from what I spoke about in the video, and that is one of the biggest things that you see happening when an artist falls off is you're surrounded by yes men. Now, for those of you that are listening to me, that if you're a musician, artist, and you're trying to figure out, basically your route, trying to grow, pay close attention to the people around you, especially the people that agree with everything you do or say, because they're not keeping it real with you. There's a high chance if your music isn't good, that they're probably not going to tell you the truth if you're consistently putting out trash music. You're probably listening to this, be like, who are you to say this? I get people that DM me all the time. Yo, what do you think of this track? And 10 times out of 10, I'm going to tell you how I honestly feel if I went out of my way to listen to it. And I would say it's about half and half. I would tell someone, yo, if it's ass, I'm going to let you know why I'm not rocking with it. It was mixed terribly. The mastering, or there was no mastering. The bars were decent, or I enjoyed the beat. However, you could have done, I give a detailed explanation for those that actually take the advice and, improve on their work. And I have a couple artists that I pay attention to just to see their progression, especially after, I give them my inputs. Like, I'm taking the time out of my day, listening to your music, giving you your input. Let me see them apply it, then eventually potentially even being a fan, buying their music, so on and so forth. And then you get the other half that is, they don't care. They say I'm tweaking. I'm a fucking hater. And it's just like, all right, y'all DM me. But before I get to other track, yes men, be extremely careful with yes men in your group. Another thing that I talk about is, yes, he had a lot of hits going on at the time. Saturation can kill you. If you have too much music out that's being played everywhere and you don't have a discography to help back up all the hits, you're going to burn out, because most of your streams, whatever it may be, streams, hours bought, is coming from the mainstream audience. And the mainstream audience is not going to be there to catch you when you fall. They're not. The only people that are going to be there is your hardcore fans. And this, I wouldn't say it's a direct example, but the big day. Y'all seen it when Chance dropped the album. Internet went on a marathon saying how trash the album was, what the hell happened. Granted, yeah, the album was nothing that we expected, as far as quality from Chance the Rapper. But ultimately, his hardcore fans, I would like to say I'm a hardcore fan. I'm still gonna bump Chance. If he drops a new song, I'm still gonna bump it. I'm not gonna shit on him just for the sake of getting cool points. And to follow that up with Fetty Wap, he didn't have hardcore fans. So it was a fall off. It was a hard fall off. It's reality. It happens. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say I've listened to his recent album or any recent music at all. Just I'm not a fan. I loved the hits back in the day, but he doesn't catch my ears now. But that's something else that I was just like, I was spot on when Fetty explained everything. I'm like, I made this video about a year before explaining the reason, and I'm gonna keep tapping in my receipts for this. So even though I go to what's it called? I don't got my receipts previously for Pooh Shiesty, Foogiano, but I just want to say I'm 2 for 2 right now. The goal is just to not be 100% right with everything. But if I'm able to tap you guys in with some game from my standpoint or anybody that I feel is on the come up that's worth the listen, my ears need insurance. I hold value in these ears. I'm not going to say trust me, but if things come just like how I said, come on now. Come on now. Give me my credit. Give me the credit where it's due. And I pulled it off. Wow. Allergies have been destroying me today. I didn't think I was gonna be able to record because I was sneezing for what 5, 8 times in a row. But we're here. We made it. I believe did I touch it on this? I know in the previous video I have, but new year, more NFT hype. Listen, if you love your favorite artist, whoever it may be extremely careful. Because the same artists that brag on their music about being scammers and you love it, you eat it up, are going to be the same ones trying to scam you in this NFT wave. I've been seeing it nonstop. I see these artists sort of just deleting any association with their projects. And I'm like, yeah, this is why I just keep it simple. I either buy the music, buy the merch. That's about it. Don't idolize these people. Don't do it. And for tomorrow, be expecting another video. Drink some water. Enjoy the new year. It's another day, honestly. Just a different number change on the calendar, but that fresh start. Why not enjoy it? I'm out.